Hi, this is Jessica Hoover, and I have a documentary of my Periscope challenge for this week. So, the ask phase, we were given with the question, how can I see above the crowd without standing on top of anything? And this is a challenge I can relate to as I am not very tall. So, the imagine and plan phases, I had tried some cardstock and I tried measuring out the width of my mirrors, labeling or putting in the angles, and then cutting and folding, trying to figure out how it needed to be, and I was using tape. So this is my first prototype. I got it together, sort of, and I had a lot of trouble with the mirrors not being anchored, so I knew that I needed to problem solve that. It definitely seemed a little bit flimsy, so I wanted to try and use a stronger material. But I had the basic idea down. You can see in this photo here that my mantle is able to be seen through it, but it wasn't quite right yet. So I redid it and I used cardboard, kind of the same scenario as my original setup, only I cut each strip apart. I taped them together, put in the mirrors, and this photo here, this is again my mantle from sitting on the floor, so I could see something higher. Definitely if I were using this for the crowd situation, I would probably want it to be a little bit taller, so I would have needed to make it a little bit longer. But for our purposes, I think it was okay. This is my final model. I ended up taking away the tape and using hot glue instead. That secured it much better. Was able to get the mirror secured, and you can see here sort of when I look through it, I can see my photobombing children through it while I was on the other side of a bed looking through. And they had a lot of fun playing with this and testing it out. My husband used it to spy on them, and they thought that it's creepy that when you look in it from the other direction, you can see the person's eye. So, a little fun fact that we learned through the process. Thanks for listening.